I don't want you to. You're not a fucking goddamn. You're not qualified, man.
I'll agree with that sentiment.
I want to live, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that'll work. I'll just cover it with my fist.
Sorry, then. Yeah. I am chaos. I am sorry.
I'm Curtis. I am next to sorry.
I can't help myself.
It's even, well, I don't really help. I instigate.
But if I see opportunity to do something daft, I'll do it. I don't need alcohol or drugs to do it. I just do
no,
it.
I know that.
Which is weird. When I'm an alcoholic, it's a lot quieter.
Alright guys.
That was him.
Not guilty.
Guilty as charged.
Take two.
Fuck's sake. That came out of nowhere.
In the fucking movie, I start giggling. Then I start coughing because I'm trying to hold down this giggle.
Then I turn to my side and burp really fucking loudly.
And then you go, I'm sorry.
No, and then I end up going, and yeah, after that I go, calm down, and you're like, and then I'm like, calm down, and then you just go, fuck's sake.
Not helping the situation like that.
Oh, okay.
Just ignore it and pretend it didn't happen.
It doesn't even matter if I have fucking hot chocolate. I still burp. It's just fucking ridiculous.
I denied him coffee, and he wasn't giving him caffeine.
Should have given me fucking coffee. It would have been less that.
He said he had a sore head. Caffeine is not good for you.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Sark has a heart.
Oh, too soon, man. Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Right.
What's got Endgame got in it?
He's just doing this to piss me off. Okay. Fucking.
She's already rolling, so.
Okay, well,
Could you ask a proper
I can't
question?
ask a proper
we'll wait and give it a pause so that it's like it doesn't fuck with the
so
shot.
pause island.
Right.
At least he's in a better mood.
I mean, yeah.
He last couple of days.
It's because I have a migraine.
By my own account, I'm a wind-up merchant.
Yeah.
So
And I don't have a migraine at the moment, which is helping.
See, told you.
I've had ibuprofen. I am. It's coming back. I mean, I think that first Mad Max session was the frickin' best, because then I ended up being.
That was fun.
Well, yeah, I remember specifically coming in, and it was like that was probably the best opening I had to role playing. Was I was a I was before apocalypse veterinarian that had gone insane with the radiation, trying to make an army of different animals that had mutated throughout the wasteland, and I had what the hell did I have actually? I had a Canadian moose.
Oh, that was it.
That had fingers for hooves, because the mutation went really that wrong during when I was rolling for it and like making it up, because that's just how it ended. And I called him Moose, just as in mouse in the Shetland dialect, because I just found it ironic.
That was the more ironic thing that I played a normal character in that game. I just played Mad Max. That was it.
There was a character with no cheeks who was smiling all the time and couldn't talk very well. A very deranged old man who was trying to start a squirrel army, and like
I forgot about that.
A deformed goblin like Quasimodo that was on top of a car that didn't have much to hold on to, that the Smiley Man was driving, and a pyromaniac doctor, and then you on your motorcycle. And that was pretty much.
Yeah, I was actually a normal character for once in a game.
Like that, like, it's just like the most surreal freaking description you can give to somebody. I mean, like in my first session when I was running it, and they had those moments of dragon battering ram and accidental gravity, as I always call it, because it was just Hayden just breaking the balcony and falling straight down because he was too heavy. That's from a game, but I've had so many now that I have way too many moments to remember. Specifically, like when I tried to dive into the portal pool in Tam's game. I was just like a 7-foot barbarian, and it was a small sort of like 4-foot pool that went into a different area, and I jump into it. But the thing is, like, Kind of like custard, the portal ended up hardening as I jammed into it. So I just hit rock solid bottom and took damage. But I thought, why not? Everybody else is talking. I'm just going to do something stupid. And then there's, on the other hand, where in the same game that I did the stupid dive, I almost petrified myself because I wouldn't let go of a rock because it tingled, like, it gave me a tingling sensation, and I liked it. So, well, 2 words, Kenneth Burns. And whoever's been in my games know this name as the immortal Kenneth Burns, because he was first title as One Punch Drunk Man. And he was in one of the very first games I played that was World of Darkness. And it was like, the premise of him was literally just he was meant to be an unstoppable force of alcoholism. And that was literally the first opinion I had of him. Because the first session I ever had with him was like, we were in a pub. And what happened that session is, I ended up stealing all the booze from the bar while they were talking to the bartender and threatening him and such. And then I went outside to wait for my orders because they basically said, "You're drunk, leave." And what ended up happened is they burnt down the entire building, covered the bartender with rats, but it didn't kill him, so he ran outside. And one of the other players was pretty much the leader of what was the pack, because we were all a bunch of werewolves in that. And he just said, "You, get him!" And so I took a swig of my trusty flask, and I went, and I killed him in one punch, while he was covered in rats.
I think the burning down of the bar might have been my fault, actually.
Yeah, it was. Because it was either you or somebody else that started throwing Molotovs, because he thought it was a genius idea.
I had the Molotov, so...
It was you. Because that was accidental. Well, sorry, I say accidental. Basically, just didn't pay attention to what Ian was doing. And I was just started, so I didn't really care what was going on. I was just told to do something, so I did it.